Ciao YouTube, I've known you, and this is not a total War Shogun 2 battle that I had, but the first of a series of videos in which I will outline Shogun 2, particularly Shogun 2's multiplayer, veteran units, general leveling up, and the like. This first video would be dedicated to veteran units. So let's go to the Avatar Conquest section, and this by the way is my avatar. Let's give a close look. I got the Commander of Conquest from an achievement, which I believe is leading an army made of only Ashigaru, or Ashigaru. And well, those are my colors. Like, now let's look at my veteran units. This is my veteran tab. I can have up to 33, sorry, veteran units, and as you can see, I already have 31. So I already got room for 2. This is an army used in one of my previous games. I totally lost that game, by the way. I'm not used to play without my veterans anymore. Let me clear it. Okay, so veteran units gain experience in battles, and you can give your veterans cool name. You can redesign their uniforms. Let me, for example, let's see if I have an unpainted. Yeah, this I believe is an unpainted unit. Oh yeah, this is an unpainted unit, and it basically has the same colors as your general. As you can see, it's blue and black and grey, while painted units look this is one of my painted units, for example. As you can see, I use black and yellow, and to paint your units you have to click on this brush on the right of your unit portrait, and for some reason, as you can see in this and with little icons in the version tab, it shows you the actual color, but if you look at the big picture, it just shows you the default color, and I don't know why. But in any case, so that's the way to paint your units. Your units gain experience in battle. The experience they gain is dependent from the number of kills they get, and if you click on the veteran upgrade button, you can see how you can spend your points. At present, this unit has no points because I upgraded it already, and there's a number of different things you can upgrade depending on the unit. For example, these are archers upgrades, and these are air cavalry upgrades, and it's differs from unit to unit basically. Some upgrades are common, like melee attack and melee defense, and depending from the unit, you have the option to give more or less points to a given option. For example, I can give up to 2 points in melee defense. See those yellow dots, and the lighted dots are shows that I invested some points into that ability, while the not lighted dot, the dark dots, tell that I have no points invested in that ability. And as you can see, there are some clan skill upgrades, and clan skill upgrades requires some basic skills, a minimum level, and clan tokens, which you gain. Well, I don't actually know how you gain those, but I know you have to join a clan to gain those. And some clan skill upgrades are the same as the unit skill upgrades. So for example, this air cavalry has melee attack both on the unit skill tab and the the clan skill tab, and they stack. So I can have up to 4 points in melee attack, 2 from the unit skill upgrades and 2 from the clan skill upgrades. So this is basically the basics about leveling up your veterans. But how exactly should you prioritize your choices about investing experience points? Well, it differs. It depends. Sorry, my English, you know. For example, for my archers, I prioritized accuracy, followed by reload speed, then bow damage, and extra ammunition. And I do so because, well, archers are supposed basically to be useful in the early phase of battle. Sometimes even after that, but most of the time it's just an archery exchange, and then the loser sends his troop forward. And so basically reload speed is needed, In fact, I actually, when I started, I actually prioritized the reload speed over accuracy, because you know, when the battle begins, there's the archer exchange, and then whoever loses the archer exchange, or sometimes your opponent has no archers, he rushes forward with his melee troops, and so it's important to get as many volleys as possible. And so reload speed really helps with that. Accuracy is very important too, however. And bow damage, I believe it's about how the bow can penetrate the armor, so it's better against armored units to have a high bow damage. And we have a skill, fatigue resistance, spotting range, and speed. I don't know if I would even invest points on those, because I don't find them as useful. Now for Yari Ashigaru, my first priorities are morale and melee defense, because Yari Ashigaru are usually my first line of troops, and so we have low morale, so I increased that to make them less likely to rout when we see the enemy. And I also increased their melee defense because I like them to survive. I usually use them as meat shields. I absorb a charge with them, and I send in my katana samurai to finish the job, so they need to survive. And increased melee defense and morale is always useful to hold enemies when you're using your elite troops to do something else. Now, other important abilities for Yashigaru, I believe, are melee attack, and I don't know what else. Maybe fatigue resistance. I don't value bonus versus cavalry quite much, because as you can see, Yashigaru already get 20 points of bonus versus cavalry, which is amazingly high. It gives you like 24 attack against cavalry, which is pretty enough. And I don't know about the advanced skills because I never got those, so I don't really know. I will probably take morale again and then armor. Now, about well, for bow samurai, it's the same thing as for bow Ashigaru. So it's accuracy, reload speed, extra ammo, and the like. Whistling arrows could also be useful. They reduce damage morale, and combined with flaming arrows, they can really deal a killing blow to your opponent's troops' morale. So I told you about the Ashigaru, the samurai, and Ashigaru archers. Well, let's give a look at sword troops. Oh yeah, and for Yari samurai, this is my level 4 Yari samurai. I prioritize melee defense and melee attack, so as you can see, this gives 16 melee defense, which is plenty enough. But I don't use Yari samurai anymore, so they are not going to get many more points. Now, for katana samurai, and I don't use longsword Ashigaru because I find them really crappy, so I won't show you those. For katana samurai, I got melee defense first, then melee attack, and I'm getting charge. These guys are basically my shock troops, so I need to have them quite strong in the attack. But I took melee defense first. I always like to increase defense before attack. It allows your unit to hold the ground for some more time, and therefore it allows you to make more mistakes because you'll survive, hopefully. And I will probably increase my charge bonus, which you can see it's already very high. And then I will probably take, I don't know, speed. Morale is high already, so there's no need to increase it further. So, which other veteran units do I get? Oh yeah, Yari Cavalry. For Yari Cavalry, I prioritize the charge bonus, because Yari Cavalry is basically a one-shot weapon. You charge in, you retreat, you charge in again. So charge bonus is really what matters. Then I get some melee defense, because sometimes you have to let them in the melee for some more time, or if you just want to reduce the losses they take after each charge, melee defense is the way to go. But I probably, I don't know if I made a good thing by raising melee defense. Should probably prioritize speed. Speed is very useful, especially for catching up with your opponent's cavalry. And after these two abilities, I will probably get 2 points in speed, and that increased melee attack, fatigue resistance, and morale. Or maybe I will get morale first, I don't know. So basically, this is what the abilities that I got for my veterans. And as you can see, I don't have all kind of troops as veterans. I don't have, for example, veteran Longsword Ashigaru because I don't use them. I don't have veteran Nodaki Samurai because I don't use them. And many kind of troops can become veterans. I believe that all the troops that need a retainer to be fielded, they can become veterans, like rockets, cannons, graveyard cavalry, and the like. But in any case, these were my veterans, and those were the skills I chose for them. I don't know if it's a perfect choice. It probably is not. You should really choose your abilities in the way that best suits your playstyle. I tend to have a playstyle based on maneuvering around the main melee, and so I need infantry that can stand its ground, and good cavalry, which is good on the attack, and also good archers to fight from behind the melee and to win the initial archer exchange. But if you play different, you really need to get different abilities for your veterans. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and the next video guide will be about General and the Avatar, which is also your General, and Avatar abilities and the like. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Ciao ragazzi!